All right, I am here at Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival, and this is a tour de force because I got each and every food item at Trowel and Trellis, hosted by Impossible. I got the grilled baby vegetables, which are part of the Garden Graze, by the way. I got the Impossible sausage and kale soup, the boneless Impossible Korean short rib, and the chocolate cake. The chocolate cake comes with whipped cassis mousse, raspberry gelato, and fresh raspberries. Everything I have just gotten is 100% plant-based. And I have to get started on the dessert first, unfortunately, because as you can see, my gelato is already starting to melt. So we are going to get started right here. We'll get a little bit of the gelato and some of the cake. You would not be able to tell that the gelato is plant-based, that it has no milk or cream or anything in it. The cake is a tiny, tiny bit dry. So that happens a lot with plant-based cakes because they don't have eggs or milk or things like that on the inside. So you can tell the cake is a tiny bit dry, but you just dip it in that gelato and you're fine. So let's try the Impossible sausage and kale soup. Here we go. It has a little bit of bread in it. I don't want to dip it too much and have it fall out. So a lot of times what they do is they make these soups, or they make a lot of the plant-based items spicy, so that they sort of mask the flavor with some spice. It's a trick that's used a lot. This is really good. I would say it is a tiny, tiny bit spicy, but more of like a pesto. I like it. The sausage chunks are really, really small. You're getting mostly potato and that sauce, but it's good. Yeah, all four of these items together, by the way, came to $21.50. So it is one of the cheaper booths to get all of these items. Now, the boneless Impossible Korean short rib. Comes with some damuji slaw, rice. All right. I had this last year, but I think it's better this year. I really am liking the damuji slaw, and the seasoning on the Impossible ribs is really, really good. You just get some of that seasoning on the rice. Let's see how this tastes. Yeah. Even just getting a little of the seasoning on that white rice tastes really good. This is better than last year, I think. The Korean short ribs, better than last year. Maybe I'm just remembering them better, I don't know. And finally, part of the Garden Graze, we have the grilled baby vegetables with hummus cream and red pepper coulis. All right. I'm trying to get a little bit of everything in this bite. surprisingly good. Tastes very, very gardeny. You're definitely tasting vegetables. It's not one of those plant-based items where they try to mask the taste of the vegetables. They're trying to make the vegetables sort of the star of the show here. And let me get some carrots here with some hummus. A vegetarian, plant-based option that doesn't try to hide the taste of the vegetables. So if you are a vegetarian or a vegan, because you like the taste of vegetables, this is something you're really, really gonna like. And it actually is a surprise for me, because I'm not a huge fan of just plain vegetables. But this really brings out the authentic flavors of all of those items. Now I'm gonna finish everything up here because I really did like all 4 items. I think my favorite has been the Korean short ribs. Second would be these baby vegetables. Then the soup, and the soup's really good. My least favorite is the dessert, but I'm not the biggest dessert fan anyway. I'm more of a savory snack fan. So I definitely come for the savory items here at these Epcot festivals. And I would say it's good. All 4 of them are good. But I think the dessert is my least favorite. But anyway, Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival lasts until July. This is a long festival, so I'll have plenty more items for you over the next few weeks and probably months. Thanks for joining me.